This is Bahamas Drill Journalist, where we explain the lives of some of the most dangerous criminals, kingpins and most wanted people of the Bahamas. Fans of Bahamas Drill will know the name Pepper from Big Benji Jimbo songs like Nation Business and No Deal featuring Boxhead. But true fans will know that this Pepper, known as his rap name Eastside Baby, doesn't play basketball, but was instead a respected member of the East Side Order. Let's take a closer look at the story of Pepper, the most respected out East shooter/rapper. Jaden Butler, better known as Pepper, was a member of the One Order gang. Pepper rose the ranks to become one of the most feared and respected gang members in all of East Side. Pepper was a member of Tiger Nation, a set of the One Order they allied with Bojan Town, that also featured famous rappers like YBN Thunder, YBN Ghost and YBN Fully. But Eastside Baby was known all over the city and was known to rock with a bunch of different sets across different gangs. Pepper didn't start out as a One Order. He was originally from the Eastside neighborhood, which is an area controlled by the Raiders. His father was a respected member and early on, Pepper was affiliated with the Lizzie Boys. But his father was allegedly killed in 2009, and not long after that Pepper would start hanging around with the One Order. Eventually, he moved down to the area called Sandilands Village, the territory claimed by the One Order. Around that time he would start repping the set, but Pepper was so well respected that he maintained close ties with multiple Order sets, including Tiger Nation, All Brand Nation, Fox Nation, Dog Pound, and the Puma Boys. This is part of what made him so respected in the city of Nassau, because his gang ties ran deep. He was known for being that dude. It was also said that the rapper Eastside Baby and the rapper YTN Guttaboy had some issues in the East. Back when Guttaboy was an employee at the Solomon's supermarket, who really put in work in the streets and grew his reputation across the city. He was cool with not only One Order, but Fire, and Theft and Mad Ass Gang as well. Even when certain cliques that he was cool with would get into a beef, Pepper would fall back and not pick sides. Plus, he was so well loved in the East Side that no one would force him to get involved. Pepper, or Eastside Baby, was the crucial link between a lot of these different One Order sets, and all the prominent members of each gang were cool with him. Pepper is rumored to be one of the first of the younger members to jump off the porch and make moves in the street. Pepper was even considered one of the most active members and was known to drill with all the different sets he was allied with, including Two Step, YBN, and Eastside Order. It's rumored that Pepper was so active in the streets after the murder of a One Order member named Boxhead. It's rumored Boxhead was killed while walking with a friend down the street of Sandilands Village Road. Witnesses said Boxhead was shot and killed after an altercation with the shooters. While he was on a porch, a van pulled up and started letting off shots. Boxhead was shot in the head and was shot in the ankle. They were both brought to Princess Margaret Hospital, where Boxhead would eventually pass away at just 19 years old. Boxhead was a well-loved member of Two Step, and after he died, the set also started going by the name Box World. Boxhead and Pepper were close, so after he was killed, Pepper went crazy in the streets. Jaden Butler, aka Pepper, was arrested in connection with a carjacking and a series of burglaries. Jaden Anthony Butler, also known as Pepper, had additional charges filed. He's now accused of carjacking, attempted grand theft auto, burglary, and armed robbery. His bond was set at $5,000. Butler was also charged in connection with 3 incidents. It started with the theft of a shotgun from a car on Zion Boulevard, South Beach. 44 minutes later, he was accused of attempting to steal a car from Charles W. Highway on Seabreeze Park. According to the arrest report, Butler admitted he was the lookout, while 4 others broke into the steering column of the Kia so they could steal the car and go to a party. The screwdriver broke in the ignition, so they couldn't take the car. Boxhead killer was never caught, and the hit was credited to a burger from the South, Kemi Ferguson, aka Burger, who pulled the trigger. But at that point, the Bahamas police wanted him off the streets for good, even if that meant framing him for murder. The saddest part about the Pepper story is that after Darren Gibson, aka Boxhead, got killed, he claims he was abandoned by all his old friends, some who were doing well at that point. Not long after Big Benji Jimbo got locked up, Team Nation business started to fall apart. Boxhead was killed, 10 Summers was in a Florida prison, YBN Thunder, Benji Jimbo, Agent P, and Yogi was in prison in the Bahamas. The other two-step members who made it out of the streets like Ghost and Fully had already left the city to focus on their music. So, while they were touring the world and seek to becoming millionaires, Benji Jimbo was left to rot in jail, even though he was the main shooter in the gang, who helped the two-step earn the respect they had all across the city. In an interview Benji Jimbo did from prior to his jail imprisonment, he dissed rapper Murder Lane Mikey and Guttaboy and claimed they abandoned him after he put them and the city on. Benji Jimbo, who doesn't have a bond as this present time, is awaiting a hearing after being shot down 4 times. The court prosecutor said that Benji Jimbo is allegedly a flight risk.